Hey, I just started it. All right, I wanted to do a little video about some farm life stuff. Hey kids.
Hi.
What's this over here, guys?
That is our garden.
That's our garden. What's the deal? How come it's not made right now?
Because we haven't been weeding it.
Okay, so if you look, it goes from over here, basically there, all the way back over to the fence, and then it goes way back to where those raspberry bushes are. And then this is our barn. Behind me you see the apple tree. It's filling up with apples. So what I wanted to talk about is, how come it's so hard to make our garden this year?
Because it's too crazy.
What's too crazy?
Our garden.
What else is crazy? Our life.
Yeah.
Right? So it's kind of hard to plan out and take care of our garden.
And my hair is crazy too.
Your hair's crazy. Is your hair crazy?
No.
My hair's
hair
crazy.
is never crazy.
Victoria, is your hair crazy?
I wish it was.
So, do you guys like gardening?
Kind of.
Kind of.
I like the planting.
You like the planting part? What's the hard part about gardening?
Weeding.
Weeding is hard. So basically, it wants to, stuff wants to grow, stuff wants to take over, right? And then it turns into and when you get grass, so this is here, and if you look over here, like this row,
This is our strawberry.
we do have some old strawberry plants in there from last year. We harvested those.
Old strawberries? Yeah.
Over here, we got encroaching neighbors' raspberries.
And blueberries.
Look at our neighbor has a very awesome garden. They're on it. Here's our blueberries.
They're very. Oh no, this one doesn't have.
This one's kind of died, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one is a blueberry bush that's got some blueberries. Blueberries over here. Ooh, these are some good ones.
There's tons of blueberries. And as you can see on the floor, there is absolutely tons of morning glory.
Oh, those are good blueberries.
Yeah.
We do have morning glory that it wants to take over our garden area from next door. These are our raspberries. We started out with just this one. When we put these in, Jenny was like, you have to put a special cross brace, and so that we can do the special lines so it'll hold up all these raspberries.
Do you want to try of this blueberry?
I only got as far as putting the posts in.
You didn't put those posts in.
What?
I put those posts in.
Okay, so I was told to put the posts in, and you did it. And then we did, So a lot of people, they put a lot of money into this stuff, and then they put so we just used the baling twine from our hay, because that's what we had right then. We had this plan, we were going to do this big special cross piece up here. And then look at this, another row with nothing supporting it. Another row.
With nothing supporting it.
Another row with nothing. But look at all these, look at all this. This is all these raspberries you get, even when you don't do it the right way.
So
It's good.
this one works. These rows work better because they're a little bit further apart. The first two rows are too close. So if you're gonna do anything, make sure they're 5 feet apart at the very most.
Want one?
I mean at the very most.
Here.
So
To
Here.
be able to
Here.
mow.
how many raspberries? Yeah, we want to be able to mow through here, but it's hard because they're always growing. And you sold a bunch of raspberry canes, right?
Yeah, I have the last couple of years.
How many did you sell this year?
I don't know, probably $100 worth.
Okay, so we just we just randomly sold $100 worth of this stuff that just grows out, and you have to get rid of it anyway. So now, you sold $100 to how many different people?
I don't know, maybe 5, 6.
Maybe 6 people, and those 6 people are now going to have raspberries at their house, and then they have raspberry canes if they decide to get rid of. They have to either get rid of them or pass them off to somebody else.
The nice thing too is that I started with like a couple rows, and then I made myself some more rows with my canes from next year.
Did we just start with one row and then all this rest of it?
No, I got canes from somebody else, from Chris Mitchell. Oh, here's a snail. You want to take this to Josie? She doesn't?
Okay. Sorry for the selfie version, but it's not Facebook Live, so we got to kind of do both. Ralphie's hanging out. What's up?
What are the ones that are ripe?
There's a ton of them that are ripe. We just got to get some of them made.
Is this ripe? This one ripe?
Which one?
Feel
Feel it.
Can you hold this, please?
I don't know. This one feels. Oh, there's a lot of ripe ones way in there. Just go get going.
Go get going.
So, okay. So my point is, does someone want to trade bowls with Mom? So my point was, I wanted to point out that like planting stuff is difficult sometimes
Let me get in here.
because you want to do it perfect and just do it anyway just do it anyway, and then when you're done, sometimes you'll get stuff and sometimes you won't. But basically, the stuff. Oh, look at that! Wow, good. Was that yummy?
Raspberries, the biggest key is when you plant them, you want to have like 12 inches of mulch around them, so that when you go through that first summer, when they really need to be watered, they're not going to dry out, they're not going to die. If they're not mulched heavily, then you're going to have to really, really stay on top of watering them while they get their roots established. But if you don't, if you have a really good heavy, like manure-y mulch, they're gonna be awesome.
Well, can you mulch with just like grass clippings?
Grass clippings, yeah.
Hay, kind of, whatever.
Yeah. Grass clippings are a little bit hot, so that's not the best thing. Hay is better.
So bark? Can you do bark?
Ones, all summer long, look at how green and lush they are. I don't water them ever. Their root system goes down enough and it's established enough that I don't have to water them. So you can water them. Like, it's the first part of it is at the beginning of my garden, and it gets watered when we have a garden. But you know, it's doing pretty good.
I'm gonna get through here.
So basically, I was trying to explain at the beginning of the video, honey, how hard it is to do a garden sometimes when life gets crazy.
Yeah, so you just have to give yourself grace, and there's always next year. We're gonna have a good garden next year.